That's real construction right there. Austin City. Austin City skyline. Way down there. We're just working on the roof here. Westlake. Looking for imperfections, looking for stuff that can cause leaks. So this area right here has a little bit of a dip. It's hard to see on the phone. The angle of the roof slopes down and then furs out a little bit, but in between the rafters they didn't put any blocking or H-clips, and the plywood has sunk down. That's the same thing they were looking at in the back. It's just kind of hard to see in the back because of the angle that I was at. But yeah, so there's 3 areas. There's another one right there. You could see that over the skylight there, that it's dipped down right there. Right here, what I'm going to be doing is peeling back these shingles. So they're on there really good. I've never worked with this type of shingle, but what I did notice is that they're on there really good as opposed to the ones that are like 10 year or 20 year. I think these are more like 50 year, and they got some better adhesion. So you want to dig in there with one of these guys. I don't know if you could heat this up, make it a little more pliable, but it's already hot out here. So you want to use this guy first right here, dig in to it a little bit, and then go in with a pry bar and just lift and keep doing that. You want to on the roof again, just checking for any damage or any holes in the shingles and stuff like that. But man, it's a beautiful view up here. I live way the hell down there. So I'm starting today on this roof patch. We've been doing some work on this roof, and I already did one patch over here. It was a small one. We removed an area. You could see the 3 lines we removed from there to there. I used some of the old, or the ones that I removed, some of the shingles that I removed I reused, and the 3 darker layers are the newer ones. But today we're doing a big patch. It's gonna be probably 8 by, that one over there was probably a 2 by 3 patch, 2 foot by 3 patch. This is gonna be more like an 8 by 8. It's gonna come right there, and we're going down and probably to this third layer or 3rd row, and then go back up. So all this wood on the inside is rotted. Got in there yesterday into the attic, and it was pretty damaged. So I raised one nail right there from the inside just to give me an idea of where this was at, and you could see the bulge right there. So we're gonna start removing, not from here, we're gonna start removing up here the nails underneath these guys. Those are holding down this row. So we'll start up there and work our way down. So we're up here on the roof. We got a little thunderstorm coming through, and we're doing roof repair. So This is how it's coming along. We've already exposed most of the shingles, took off most of the shingles where the damage is. Now we're just gonna cut in and try to see exactly where I saw most of the damage when I was in the attic. So we'll cut a hole just to explore, look in, and then we'll make probably a 4x8 cut in there and replace one sheet. So there's our roof patch. Got Renato up there helping me out. Already patched it up. Got our Tyvek on there, fixing to put the shingles to shingles. And we're working on our third patch up there. And we just started peeling off the first 2 layers. We're working our way down. It's another 8x8 patch. Or 8x4. 8 foot by 4 foot. And hopefully we can knock it out by the end of the day. It's gonna be like 100 and something, but we got some clouds, so that brings it down to like 90 degrees. Not too bad. So this is our first 2 layers right here that we removed. We're going down all the way down here and going this way and then up. Get a better vantage point right there. That's Renato right there, working away on loosening up the shingles because they're basically glued together. So the first 2 layers we have to unglue to be able to get that layer right there, that first layer that we removed. If we don't unglue them, it's just going to tear up everything that's around it, and we just have to replace this whole area. So obviously, yeah, we're not going to do that. So we're just trying to minimize the amount of shingles that we remove. And so when I went into the attic, there was some damage in this area. There's a big hole right here, and we're trying to repair. Been some hot days here in Texas. We repaired that one yesterday, and then that one over there last week. But it's a steep angle. We got some bracing and a little bit of like bracing here. It should be all right. So right here, this plywood, this is what we're gonna be replacing. It's pretty solid on top, but you can see that there's dips right there, and then right there the plywood's warped and it's all deteriorated. My buddy here is gonna give it a good whack right there, and you'll see how they shine now. It's pretty much gone. I don't know if it got dried up with the sun or the moisture in the attic. I think it's a combination of both, because there's no water getting in there. I didn't see any water damage, but when I did get inside, all of this area right here is deteriorated. So that's the hole that we're trying to get to. It looks like it was re-roofed, but the decking wasn't replaced, and since they left the tar paper on there, I don't think they saw that there was a big old hole right there, because there's no holes or anything causing water damage, but it's pretty tore up. So if someone comes, heavy set guy comes and steps on that, it's gonna just go like break, make a little crack and get more water in there. And this is the way the plywood looks. Very dried up and brittle. Maybe 30-year-old plywood. So this is how we brace that hole. We didn't want to rip into it because it's already digging into the flashing that's on this little roof addition right there to the front. So we're just bracing it. That plywood right there will get another 2x6 like that one right there. And then this will be new wood right here. So I've already gone through most of this attic and checked. All of the rest of the underlayment is good. It was just some areas that had been missed, and I think we got them all. It's like Barton Springs area, and then it goes all the way over there to 35. So we're up here working on the roof, and we get some rain. It was like almost 100 degrees a little while ago. Our patch is open, but we put Tyvek and it's covered up. What the hell? Can't even see downtown. Man. Getting some good rain right now. So this is what it feels like when God puts on his mister when you're working on a roof and it's like 90 something degrees. You just switches on a little button and you get a natural mister. Mist the whole town. Yeah. Been maybe 15 minutes and I'm starting to see downtown again. I think this was just a quick 30-minute storm, so we're waiting it out. Maybe jumping back on the roof. It's gonna be nice and cool after this passes. A little bit slippery though. So this is how our patches turned out. You got one big patch right here, another one right there, and then a small one right there. We do have one more to go, but it's on the opposite side of this roof. It's got like a 30-foot drop, and this is the other side. And the patch is on the outside roof of that ridge, and it's a pretty long fall, so we're going to take extra precaution with this. May even sub it out to a roofing company that has all the harnesses and hardware to tackle something like this. Beautiful Austin skyline from up here. Can barely see the city right now. Got another downpour. One last view from the top of this roof right here. So those are our patches. We had 3. It's kind of hard to point at them right now because I got some paint in my hand, or a little paint bucket in my hand, but Turned out pretty good. So this is what we look for when we're up on roofs. That nail has no protection. So what we'll do is we'll slide another shingle underneath, glue it in place, put a lot of quad on top of that nail, and just sink it in first. And then we got the same with that vent right there. It's got a flashing that's not nailed down. We gotta put a little bit of some quad in between there and then screw it back down. We'll probably replace both screws. And there was probably a good 50 screws on this roof that were popped up, or nails that were popped up, or we replaced with screws. Especially on that skylight right there and those 3 windows on top right there. They have flashing on the bottom that needed to get repaired, or the nails had to get replaced, and some quad.